The Wednesday Maths Homework, Term 1, Year 6, 2015. We're looking at multiplying and dividing by 10, 100 and 1000. We're hoping the students are going to be able to multiply and divide numbers by 10, 100 and 1000. This is what our homework looks like. So we've got two questions each week. One's generally a multiplication and one's generally a division. I'm hoping the students are going to show their working. Showing their working lets the teacher know what they've done right and what they've done wrong. Now, a problem occurs generally when we're talking to students about the way that we were shown how to do it. The way that we were shown how to do it quite often leads to some serious misconceptions. So, generally, we talk about just adding a 0 on the end. We multiply something by 10, we're going to add a 0 on the end. Nice and simple. Or we might move the decimal point. If we multiply by 10, we skip the just decimal point back a place. Let me show you the problems with that. We've got 3 and 4 tenths multiplied by 10. If we're just going to add a 0 on the end, we end up with 3 and 4 tenths. By just adding a 0 on the end. You can see how easily that is a misconception. If I've got 3 and 4 tenths again multiplied by 10, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this pesky old decimal point and I'm just going to slip him back one place here and I'm going to end up with 34. The answer's okay, but I might ask a student, okay, where's the ones place? And they say, oh, the ones place is there. So they haven't actually understood that it's the numbers that have moved, so therefore they've changed place value. And that idea that the decimal point moves, it really leads to misconceptions, because decimal point doesn't move. It's always between the ones place and the tenths place. It doesn't just skip around. So we talk about the place value changing. If I multiply a number by 10, then the number moves one place value to the left, because each place value to the left is 10 times the previous place value. Similar with division. If I divide something by 10, I move one place value to the right, because each place value to the right is 10 times less than the previous place value. Here's a really good resource. This is the one that I use quite often. It's called a number slider. Now, a number slider, and on this online version, allows you to slide the numbers to the left or slide the numbers to the right. I can click here and generate a question. So in this case, I've got 43 and 76 hundredths. I'm dividing that by 10. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it one place value to the right. So all the numbers have moved one place value to the right, which is exactly what happens when you divide something by 10. Now, I might get 6 and 47 tenths. Multiplied by 10, I'm going to move it one place value to the left. So there's correct in the conception there that the numbers move to the left and to the right. The decimal point never moves, and I only add in a 0 if I need to, if I'm multiplying by a bit more, and you can click in the numbers there. It's a great resource, it's really, really good practice, and it's going to help the students immensely.